Bobby Dirkens here. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's breaking news in college football. And tonight's subject we're going to focus on, Trevor Lawrence is the undisputed starter for the Clemson Tigers. Now, we know what's went on since Monday. He was named the starter. On Tuesday, it basically comes out that Kelly's not coming back. It was solidified on Wednesday, and then everything blew up in the media. Now, I'm seeing a bunch of people saying May there to me, May there to you, May there. Somebody asked me what May there is. I'm saying, hey, May there, hey, pigskin, college football, May there, good to see you. Clay Geiger, like you, thank you, May there. But anyway, a lot of people noticed that last night I put up, I did a live stream reacting to Kelly Bryant leaving. And I got about 10 minutes after I uploaded it, and I deleted it. Let me tell you why I deleted it. I just to be quite honest with you, I thought, you know, there's a lot of people who's already talked about it, and one thing I try to do is try to be fresh. I think that this thing's turned out of control. I now think that this Syracuse game could now be a trap game. I know you think I'm crazy. Here's a reason why I think it could be a trap game now. Everybody's focus is on the division that's supposedly in that locker room. All right? Right? I know. We have the talent and the ability across, both sides of the ball, even right down to special teams. I just did a burp talk. Very weird. It kind of sounds like Satan talking at one time. But it was a burp while I was talking. I'm not possessed. But the truth is, we have to remember that people can get distracted, especially guys between the ages of 18 and 25. All you have to do is dangle boobs, booze, or cars in front of them and a little bit of money, and they'll make some of the dumbest decisions in their life. Well, in this case, you start dealing with the other buddies. The truth is, everybody knows that they had to have friends, have really good close friendship with Kelly Bryant. I wish Kelly the best, understand why he made the move, whether you like his comments before, after, during, whatever. It is what it is. Pigskin says boobs has messed up his life. Sir, it has made a lot of men do some stupid things. You're in good and bad company. Bryson Barnes, may there to you. But what I want to do is I want to shift this thing from the Kelly Bryant, basically this issue that a lot of the major sports outlets are blowing up. You know why? To fill time, right? So they can keep talking about it, right? Fill time until this coming Saturday and see what happens. Tim Forston, Kayla Thompson, May there. Will Jones, May there. Good to see y'all. So let's talk about this. Kelly's off. He's gone. All right? We're good. We're good. We're good. Wish him the best. Now it's time to think about Clemson going forward. This was a great move by Dabo. Dabo wanted to give a guy who has the start, he has the ability, he has the whole season behind him. He sat with Watson. He wanted to give him the shot to see if he actually became a better passer. And it was all right. All right? It is what it is. Then he turned around. He kept giving the ball to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is checking down. He's throwing balls that only NFL players can throw. What we have to look at is he made the call. Trevor is now our quarterback. We knew this was coming. A lot of people, if you rewind back into June, unless you got the swimmy head and you can't remember, we all knew this was coming. In fact, we probably predicted it was going to be mid-season. Well, we're right at mid-season. This is game number 5, right? We also have a schedule that's pretty easy. Y'all know me. I'm not delusional. Lord, tell you right now, I take my pills so I can stay on my game. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, though, is we have to remember that our schedule is easy, and on top of that easy schedule, it's going to give him a chance to become more acclimated to everything that goes on, you know? Pigskin Pete was saying that he believes they're going to blow them out. You know what? They probably are. I just get concerned sometimes when all this bull crap goes on. So I'm going to give my keys to how this game will not be an upset, and how we can take our boys who's really talented, especially the one that's 6'6" with hair down to his butt crack, who can throw the ball all the way to the SO out from Death Valley. Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you how to use them. We're going to open this up and how to avoid an upset. So this starts Bobby's segment of how to avoid the upset and utilize Trevor Lawrence. Starting with number 1. He's freaking Trevor Lawrence. Young and threw us, what was it, a 70-yard all-air pass in elite. And then normally those guys who have really strong arms, they have accuracy problems. Not with this cat. This guy right here, he could absolutely wipe the butt crack of a gnat with spirals that he throws. He's that accurate. And that gnat would turn around and give him a good hearty thank you. So there we go. Trevor Lawrence is just fine. All right? Trevor Lawrence is just fine when it comes to throwing the ball. You got to turn around. You just use him. He's Trevor Lawrence. Number 2 key. Open up the playbook. I know it tickles everybody's fancy to see that wide receiver tunnel screen that's thrown out there to the right. I know we all get jittery and happy and joyous. None of us really cares for that play. I know you can name out 4 or 5 touchdowns that happened from that play, but that does not mean you need to run it 30 times in a game. Look what Justin Ross has done. Look what Higgins has done. Look at all these great wide receivers. Throw it downfield. You'd be surprised what would happen when you throw the ball downfield. You've got the guy, you've got the arm, he has the vision. The coaches said several times that even Watson was not this developed at his time. And y'all remember Watson's first season? I do. I knew the guy was the man. On that first drive against Georgia where he was 2 for 2 and a touchdown, and his touchdown looked like he threw a laser. Reminds me a lot of Trevor. Trevor reminds me a lot like him. So I'm just telling you right now, I'm sorry if I'm bumbling my words right now. I tell you, euthanize all those cats. Whew. They brought in a load today. I just got a new gun. You got to get a good spread. Today they wasn't dancing around that song. Meow, 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 meow. None of them was not dancing around to that song at all. It's pissed me off because normally it works. They get in there, they do us a little dance. One of them did a rain dance one day. It sprinkled a little bit. And then walked in the other day, caught Bobby Dirkens Jr. kicking Bobby Dirkens Jr. in the penis. And I looked down there and I told him, you listen to me. You kick him down there and he swells up and I have to get him circumcised again. You, sir, will pay for that until you've paid me every red cent, including suffering and harm for me and little Bobby Jr. Sorry, so if I ain't on my game, I'm trying to be. Number 2 was open up the playbook. Throw the ball downfield. High point it to those guys who can jump over the west end zone. They're going to win that battle. And guess what that opens up? Number 3, because you opened up the playbook, you can now rely even more on the run than you already have. We have the best running back staff at Clemson probably since Spiller. And to me, except for Spiller, Davis was a good back. But this combo, y'all get what I'm saying? I said combo. I'm not talking about individual. Combo and really trio is better than we've ever had in the history of Clemson. Use it. Don't be afraid of it. Turn around, hand off the ball. Let them go have a good time. Lord, let them run down there to the SO and get them ice cold beer. Knock it back, come back. I don't care. Just let them do what they do. You're right, Pigskin. We're deeper at most everything now except for quarterback than we ever have been before. Wide receiver and running back were stacked. Number 4. If you start pounding them, and I think you have a great chance of doing it, right? Right? You hear me? Right? Don't let up. Put them away early. Let them know that when they start the third quarter, Chase is coming out to play quarterback. You won't see Trevor anymore. ETN's going to be on the sideline. Feaster's going to be up there, you know, taking pictures with old women and shaking babies. That's what's going to happen. You're not going to have a chance to get a shot at them because by halftime, you've already lost. We do. We have 4 running backs. 3, they're really, really tough studs. But Adam Choice is a tough runner. He gets overshadowed. He gets overshadowed by the explosiveness of ETN. But I'm telling you, he's tough. You can trust him. You can trust him. And my last key to the game, get past this Kelly Bryant situation. And that's for the rest of the season. You have to understand that this is just a speck on the windshield. It right now may seem like a crack. This is a speck on the windshield of your season. What you should do, pull that car over, hark up the biggest loogie you have, spit it on it, and wipe it off. You'll be fine, and you'll thank me later. We have the chance to run the table, get Trevor Lawrence ready for the college football playoff. I prefer to be like number 2 or number 3. Alabama's going to stay number 1. We play them first round. Saban gets to pour all his energy into that one game, which he's most likely going to win in the first round. And then you're going to turn around, he's going to have to play Clemson in 1 week. It might be a different story, especially if you take Trevor Lawrence and you get him ready from this point on. And if you say that cannot happen, you think that can't happen, you know what? I don't know how far-fetched this sounds, but does anybody ever remember this time, I heard about this, where a coach was in the national championship against a really good defense, and he just happened at halftime to, I don't know, bench his 25-2 starter with this guy who was explosive everybody had been hearing about. I don't know what, that just happened in the national championship, right? Right? Yes, it did. And his name was Tua, and now he's blowing up. And remember, he was a freshman too. How so quick we forget. So I'm tired of anybody who says we can't win a national championship without Kelly. Yes, we can. Trevor, he can do it. I bet there was somebody last year in Alabama that said we couldn't win a national championship without Jalen. Lord, y'all all fell out on the floor and convulsed when they put 2 in. Or is it just because it's Clemson who's doing it? Because I'll tell you right now, if Nick Saban had this quarterback situation, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, Trevor would have been playing week 1. He'd played week 1. Period. Well, everybody, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to have to cut this short. I have to help Bobby Jr. and Bobby Jr. Because, Lord, every now and again, they go from sweet little angels to the right hands of Satan. Well, y'all be good. Y'all take care. Y'all be good. Bobby Dirkens here. Subscribe. See you. Remember, I'm Bobby Dirkens. You show up, I'll keep showing out. Bobby Dirkens.